Hey, this is Demondriver. Remember that plastic template I made? Right here? Okay, now watch. This is one of my, my little techniques I use to cut out the rudder of the MD-80. That's what we're going to do right now. When? Right now. Okay. Here. This is the foam that I use for the rudder. This is Dow. This is Dow styrofoam, about 1/2 inch that I buy from Home Depot. Okay. I take the foam, take the cutout, place it over the foam, cut out a circle like that, like that. All right, now watch. Now we are going to cut out our first MD-80 rudder. And you guys are gonna watch. You guys are gonna watch. Let me get this situated properly so you guys can be right in the thick of things, as they say. I want you guys to see the whole shebang. Okay. There we are. I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit. Oh yeah, I forgot, this camera does not have a zoom feature anymore. I think it's busted or something, I don't know. But, let me see if I can get you a little bit closer to the action. Because it's important that you see what I'm doing. Very important. Okay, now, we are going to cut the rudder out of this foam. Now, before you start cutting, get a fresh razor. Always get a fresh razor that is clean and new and ready to rock. Don't cut foam with dull razors. I would say one razor maybe can get you 2 tails, 2 rudders. Okay? If not, what starts to happen is the razor gets dull and it starts to smash the foam, not cut it, it tears it. Okay. Step 1, razor. Step 2, wooden table. Cutting board. Who's there? Nobody, okay. Here's the foam, right? Rudder. Rudder cutout. Take the rudder, place it on the foam. Tape. Tape. Taping this to the foam. Okay. Okay. Piece of foam, rudder cutout, MD-80, taped down, wooden board, metal rulers for cutting. Here's the key. When you're cutting on foam, make sure that you have a heavy ruler. Why? So it doesn't move around. Now, I'm going to use this ruler instead. The heavier the better. Now I'm not going to cut through this. That's not what I'm going to do right now. This step is to draw the line, to draw this into the foam with a pen. I'm going to draw the rudder into the foam. I'm going to create an indentation into the foam. Does that make sense? Indentation into the foam. Pay attention, guys. Watch. Watch. Line it up. Line it up. I'm drawing the rudder into the foam. Into the foam. I'm going to make an indentation. Look, I'm going to get you guys real close so we got no confusion. I don't want confusion here. I want you guys to know exactly what's going on. Okay, look. Look. Foam. Rudder cut out of the MD-80. I'm drawing the MD-80 rudder into the foam. I'm drawing it into the foam. This is going to create an indent into the foam that I can, when I pull this off, I can then cut the foam out. Pull this off and cut it out. Okay? All right. Let's keep doing this. Okay, we're back. All right. Here's what I'm doing. I'm drawing in the rudder into the foam. MD-80 rudder into the foam. Using a pen, and I'm making my indentation line into the foam. It's really not that hard. Anybody with basic skills, you can do this. If I can do this, you can do this, trust me. I'm nothing special, guys, trust me. This is all straightforward, in-your-face model building. It's not, I'm not redesigning the wheel or anything. A lot of guys on rcgroups.com and a lot of other places like to make things difficult. I'm in awe of a lot of the builders, many of the builders who are a lot better than I am, I can tell you that. And there are guys that, you know, build stuff and it's so intricate. Like JB from Sweden, he built a DC-921. Unbelievable airplane, just a work of art. He built an SAS DC-921. And I must admit, it's one of the most beautiful airplanes I've ever seen in my life. And you look at Silent Hunter. He built a magnificent MD-80, a truly beautiful MD-80. And you look at guys like Alexander in Germany. He's building a DC-6 and a Vickers Viscount. I think Lufthansa or Condor, I forget. Again, a magnificent airplane. Now you see what I'm doing? drawing the tail into the foam. That's what I'm doing right now. When? Now. No time for waiting around. We gotta move here. Gotta move. Gotta get this done. I got like 7 or 8 of these damn things to do. I'm debating whether to do 7 or 8. 1 prototype, 7 production. I don't know. Keep your pen down the line. Pen right down the line. That's all you gotta do. Just like that. All you gotta do is just keep this pen right down that line. It's as simple as that. Keep that pen right on that line, guys. And then you go over it again. And you make sure that you get all the little indentations in right. You gotta make sure you get it right. Okay, I'm satisfied. Now, we take the tape off, the template, try and take the tape off. Doesn't always want to come off. Nice and easy. There we are, there we are. Okay. Now what am I looking at? I'm looking at an MD-80 rudder indentation that is now in the foam. Now, we are going to cut it out. Well, first we're going to go over the lines. And we're going to redo the lines to make them stand out. There are a couple of ways of doing that. A couple of surefire ways to do it. First, I'm going to show you guys what just happened. Get you guys up close and personal to the action. Okay. Now, I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you see the rudder? If I hold it just right, can you see the MD-80 rudder? See it? Starting right there. See the indentation? See? You see what happened? Now I'm going to cut that out. I've got a line now. I've got a perfect line as to how to cut this out. So I'm going to try and get you guys closer to the action. I'm going to get this tripod set up. Alright. Okay. Alright, here we go. Get you guys a little bit closer to what's going on. Now we're talking right there. I think that's perfect. Right there. Yeah, I think that's perfect. Okay. Okay, what do I need now? What am I going to do? Pen. I'm going to read the lines so I can see them to cut. Redoing the lines. Redoing the lines. Sometimes you got to close one of your eyes because sometimes what will happen is your stereoscopic vision will give you some problems. It'll throw you off. Yeah, my eyesight's going bad. Drawing the lines, making the marks. I'm making corner marks. Do you see what's happening here? I'm marking in where the corners meet. Marking in where the corners meet, like so. Marking a line down the line, like that. Right down the line. Right down the line. Right down the line. Corner. 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 There. Corners. Just filling in the line. Little dots. Little dots. Little dots. What's so funny, this is a 7.4 inch long MD-80. And this rudder really isn't that big. Go figure. There we are. Okay. Connect the dots. Well, that's what we're going to do. We are going to connect the dots. That's all we're going to do right now. Connect the dots, folks. We're going to connect the dots, baby. Here we are. Connect the dots. Now I'm going to cut the rudder out because the rudder is going to be made out of balsa. So I'm going to get rid of it. You want to stay to an angle of light so that you don't get reflections from you don't get a shadow on your ruler. There we go. Straddle the line, stay on the line, stay on the path, and you can't go wrong. If you stay on the path, guys, you can't go wrong. Can't go wrong if you stay on the path. Good. Okay. Wait until I do a Contour 880 like this. Would that be a fun build? That's going to be the next airliner after this, Contour 880. I'm going to go about 5 of them. I just don't know where the hell I'm going to find the energy to do it. Yeah. Straddle the line. Sometimes you can lose sight of the line. I don't know why, just the lighting or whatever. I should put an extra light in. that helps. Kind of helps. Okay. Staying on the line. Staying right down the line. See what's happening? See what I'm doing? Is this all clear to you guys? Are you guys paying attention? Do you see how easy this can be? If you're patient and you take your time, this is all doable. You just... What do we got? What do we got? Huh? Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. There you go. MD-80 tail cut into, or not cut yet, but this is number one. Number one, baby. Number one. MD-80 number one. Okay, here we go. Now, we go to cutting, baby. We don't start cutting. Demondriver gonna turn into a blade man. Demondriver's a blade man, man. He's gonna cut you, man. He's a blade man. Okay. Now, watch this. I'm going to need your undivided attention again. I'm going to set you guys up so that you follow the cut right down the line. Right down the line. Okay, watch what I do. Now, when you cut into foam, you stay perfectly straight up and down. The razor stays perfectly straight up and down. Don't lean. No, 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 no. Perfectly straight. Watch. I hope I haven't lost my touch. I haven't done this in a while. Ruler. Heavy metal ruler. Always metal. When you're cutting with a razor, metal. Plastic? No, 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 no. Metal. Watch. Razor. We start our first little cut. Straight down the line. Straight down the line. Straight down the line. Bam. Do it again. Cut in the second time. Don't move a muscle. Straight down the line. Straight down the line. Yeah. There we go. First cut. Second cut. Second cut is going to be trickier. Why? The second cut is going to be trickier because we're going to do this curved edge right now. See this curved edge? This is the lower half of the MD-80's tail. Here we go. Razor. To follow the line. Slowly I turn. Step by step. Slowly. Slowly follow the line. Follow the line. Follow the line. Cut. Do it again. Follow the line. Follow the line. Follow the line. Cut. Again. Cut straight down into your corner. Follow the line. Follow the line. Cut. Lower half cut. We take our foam. We chuck it. That is dead foam. Now, this whole time, we're paying attention to the razor. We're making sure that this razor is still sharp. You'll start to pick up when the razor is losing its cutting edge. You'll start to pick that up. Now we're going to do this. Here we go. Remember. Remember. Patience. Patience, follow the line. Follow the line. Follow the line. Easy. Easy. Nice and easy. Go back, down in. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Razor. Now we're going to do straight lines. Straight lines. Got to do it with a ruler, or you're not going to get a straight line. Understand? This crap out of here. Let's get the junk out of here. Don't need it anymore. Watch. Straight line. You see? Huh? Straight line, straight line, straight line. Now, when you're cutting the outside line, make sure that you're cutting and the ruler is on the inside of the surface you're cutting. If this is a rudder, an elevator, a wing, always cut on the outside. Understand? Does that make sense what I just said? If it doesn't, put a comment in, ask a question. I don't mind answering, it's my job. Watch. Look what I'm doing. Look what I'm doing. Look what I'm doing. Look what I'm doing. Huh? Huh? There we go. Now, curved, we go back to, we can do this a little bit. Right. There. Alright. And then we hand job the rest because it's a little bit curved. There we are. Okay. Now, look through. Make sure that the lines have matched up. You understand? Make sure the lines have matched up. Okay. We got some little, we got some areas still sticking. Cut this sucker out of here. Leading edge. Get it out. Very carefully, straight up and down, very carefully, very carefully. Metal ruler. Metal. Metal, 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 metal. I'm not going to tell you again, metal. If I catch you using plastic, I'm going to smack you. And I smack hard. You see what I'm doing to cut the curvature of this part? See what I have to do? I gotta come in and I gotta cut in a very specific way. You can't cut these hard curves with a razor. You just can't. Maybe an X-Acto knife, but you know. Find out. Ooh, we didn't even cut through. That's not good. Proof that one. Good going, Demon. Screw that up there, you go. There we go. Put this in there. Sucker. There we go. Ta-da! Bobby Simmel. There you go. And that is how we cut out the rudder of an MD-80. Okay guys, take care.